Hi, everyone. I've gone blurry again. No,
It's all
no.
right.
Okay, it
Well, I'll do it.
happens.
It's a thing we do here.
It happens. Hello and welcome
Always.
back to Severed Sons Presents Rolling in the Netherdeep. We're excited to bring you a brand new tale of adventure in the lands of Wildmount and Exandria in general. And my name is Ron Murphy, Dungeon Master, and around the virtual table we have and our. This is what I forgot to think about earlier.
So nice.
What are your characters going to do for a holiday? Not necessarily Yule, but a holiday, any holiday.
Hey everybody, this is Bill. I'm playing Orgoth Skullcrusher, your half orc, half drow, all badass, unarmed battle master. Let's see, Orgoth, the holidays. What do you do for the holidays? Oh, I love the holidays. It sometimes one year it snowed in Jigao, and we made a snow troll, which was really cool. I was little, so then we all attacked it, and that was super fun. And then we give Yule gifts back and forth. And one year I got coal, which was cool because it was cold.
Hey everybody, this is Jaiden playing Laphus Prismawing, your local reborn wizard of smut. And as for what she would do for the holidays, she likes to, just go and sit down by a nice fire and read a couple of Christmas classics for her. Like The Greatest Gift Was This Dick, How This Bitch Stole Christmas, and The Polar Sexpress.
Hey, those are good.
That was a good 3 for 1 this episode.
Hey. Hello, everybody. It's Ross playing Wilvan Grandmane, your Ghostwise halfling bard. And for the holiday, we'll say for Yule, I think. So Wilvan, in my clan, it used to be a tradition where one person, we'd pull a name out of a hat, and it would be one person whose responsibility it was to tell the story, or whatever the story may be that year, whatever they choose, a classic Yule story to the entire clan, and everyone would sit on the cold ground, crisscross. Applesauce, so to speak, and listen to, whether it be one of the elders or one of the youngins, someone would tell us all the story, and that was always a very nice moment from back when they were alive.
Hi everyone, this is Jaime, and I am playing your problematic fave, Northy Latin Rogue. And yeah, for holidays in general, whenever people are getting festive, especially in the past with like an old friend, North would go out close to places where people would be celebrating, having fireworks, whatever. Just have a nice sit down and go people watch.
I like it. And Galsariad, let's see, I think this back when he lived underground, Kryn Dynasty, after they came up from the Underdark and settled into Zorhas, in like the long past, he would kind of like he didn't really like going above ground, so they have like their Independence Day from the Loth worshippers, and so they would have he just like stay at home, have a nice cup of tea, read some books, think about taking over the world, little things like that.
Pastimes.
Yeah. Is there anything we need to talk about before we dive right into today's episode?
I wonder if we have time for a rest.
Yeah, I'm thinking about resting. That's what they're
Yeah,
Let's
I'm
find out. Let's find out.
Ouchies, ouchies.
Well,
I
if
think I'm good except for my spell slots.
well, if everyone is
Grandpa
ready,
needs to sit down.
well, let's begin today's episode of Rolling in the Netherdeep, episode 22. Welcome to the Thunderdome. Last time, you were investigating the Life Dome for signs of a hidden entrance to the drowned city when you were swept down the canal by a magically created wave of water, and then were attacked by 2 invisible stalkers who zeroed in on North and Orgoth. You defeated them with the help of the gnome supervisor of the Life Dome, Carly Ale Krugen. Wilvan discovered the Life Dome controlling device, quartz, it was made of quartz, that was stolen from Krugen. who left you alone at the entrance to the Life Dome while he left to find you some dry towels. So you're just standing there. There's like, it's the glass panel that he magicked open at the, like before you came in. And you see him kind of trotting down the path away, leaving the four of you. And Wilvan, you've got the piece of quartz kind of hidden under your jacket. So what would you like to do?
Krugen's left us. Yes. He's all right. Then I suppose as he walks away, Wilvan's voice gets low. He says, "We're not going to have long. If we want to check out this passageway, we might as well do it while we're here rather than leave and come back, yeah?"
Yeah, I just it's been rough.
North
Do you
and I
think we
kinda-
have a bit of time?
Yeah, we should at least go
maybe-
in and before he comes back, and then you guys can rest.
Is
But
it-
we
is
got to
that-
go in there.
We gotta go underwater.
At least to the caverns. They say they're flooded, but there's got to be a place where. Do you need what, an hour?
If we
Ish.
could just get somewhere,
Just a little
someplace.
sit down.
All right.
Yeah.
Which direction did he point? When he said,
Well, because he basically like really didn't show you a specific location where something was rumored. The interior of the Life Dome is basically this large lake. It's about 60 feet in diameter with a ledge going the entirety of like the edge of the dome, the inside of the dome. And there's like these gold and silver wires that are part of the glass going over all of you, all the entire lake. There are crystal bridges that crisscross and meet in the center at a central platform. And other than that, there's no other structures or anything like that. There's no other buildings or obvious entrances. There's the lake. There's like a grassy ledge all the way around. That kind of like, it's like a slope. It's like a pond. So it's not like a drop off into the water. It kind of like slopes down into the water.
Laphus, do you think you can send one of your little friends to see if there's like a pocket of air somewhere?
Yeah, sure. I can well, let me double check and see if I can at least get Sika out. Yeah, I can do that. Just give me a second. I'm just gonna
So we're not going into the unknown.
I'm just gonna get Sika out and
Okay.
have him go and survey the area.
Okay. The wisp kind of comes out from underneath your robes. And it's kind of like wispy around you and goes off and starts kind of searching. Do you tell Sika specifically where to look, or just around in general?
Around in general, because I don't know where the heck we're going to be even going
Okay.
specifically, as long as there's an area where they can rest, big
Okay.
enough for everybody.
Okay. Okay. You see Sika kind of go off to the left, going clockwise around, like doing a search.
Mhm.
And he goes. It's going to take him a while because he's looking. What do the rest of you do while he's doing that?
While Sika's looking around, Orgoth's gonna kind of cracks his neck, and I'm gonna go ahead and take my second wind because I need some hit points back.
Okay.
I can't do that, so I'm just.
looking at Wilvan's looking at both of them, who without getting meta, who looks worse, who looks pretty badly bruised up. I know they're both roughed up. Is
I'm
anyone,
not
like,
sure. Yeah.
bloodier?
I will. Well, I just got 17 hit points back from my short
Yeah,
rest.
so-
Woo, max. That's helpful. Now I'm only down 25.
Yeah, I'm down 32.
Yeah, I
I'm
think-
below half.
North's harsher than I am.
Wilvan, having like seen Orgoth do his second win before, he thinks he's doing all right. So Wilvan walks up to North and puts a hand on his back, just with a slap, and he says, "You feeling all right?" And with that, first level cure wounds.
Okay.
4 points because I used the virtual dice.
Better
No,
than no,
last
thank you
time.
very much.
I'm not doing that anymore.
I don't know if
It
anybody's
feels
in.
like it.
Yes, so somebody needs to remind Ross to not use the virtual
It's
dice.
so tempting.
Never,
I was
never.
scrolling. My cursor was there. It's
Boom.
terrible.
I feel like you just popped something back into the right spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna be grateful.
Thank
Wilvin
you.
does have the shifty eyes looking for Krugen to see if he's coming back. He says maybe we shouldn't be standing in the same spot he left
No.
us at the very least.
The least we can do is just go in.
To the water?
Yeah, that's
The
I mean,
ledge
we're
is
gonna have
about
to wade
maybe
through
like
it anyway, right?
Wilvin looks over the edge. She's like, wow, I was hoping there'd be like a staircase leading underground. I mean,
yeah, there's
You think
nothing
we-
like that.
you
The
think
the
we gotta
ledge,
swim?
the grassy ledge is about anywhere from 3 to 5 feet in width from the edge of the glass dome to the water, all the way around.
how many people are in the Life Dome? Like, is this like a crowded?
0. You don't
There's
see anybody.
nobody in
we're
this
not
area?
people.
You haven't gone in yet, technically. So
But we can see the
you
water.
normally, like when you got there and he activated the door,
Mhm.
like there was nobody in there. Like normally it's like locked off and people go
I'm
in
thinking
and
this is like a crowded event.
no,
Okay.
no.
Wilvin will take out the quartz remote and he says, I can drain the water. I imagine with this thing, if it really does do what he
Make an
says
Arcana
it does.
check.
Mm, 14.
You think you can make it work?
Uh,
You're
Well,
a
it's-
little unsure. It looks a little
Alright.
like you're looking at it, and suddenly when you're trying to attune to it, it like there's like buttons that kind of like it's a little more complicated than what you think. It was just like on. There's not just an on-off switch.
Sure.
It's like Grandpa with the new iPhone.
I know.
Oh God.
I'm so Wilvin. He's too proud. He's feigning confidence at this point. He's like, I'm pretty sure I can get the water levels below, but there's no guarantee that. I mean, that surely that'll draw attention, right? I mean, there's got to be some sort of system in place to let someone know when that's happening.
I don't think that happens very often, but yeah, sure.
Wilvin starts pressing buttons maybe to open a door, like to get in, because
Well,
we're still outside, right?
Yeah, but the door it's open. The
It's still open.
it's still
Great.
open. Yeah, from where you because when you went in and got washed away, you basically
How
got knocked
about-
into the lake and down the canal. So you kind of
Sure,
left
sure.
another entrance.
So how
Okay.
about we go in before you start playing with that? So in
Yeah,
case it
yeah.
closes.
It was in sleep mode.
Oh.
It needed a little shake to turn on, I think. But I hear it
Don't
does.
actually order like 30 hamburgers, please.
Wilvin is studying it very seriously, like he knows
Okay.
what he's doing.
Okay. Did you go inside?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I do.
So you head on. You see Sika's about halfway around the circle. And you see every once in a while Sika will like go under the water and then come back out. So Wilvin, you go in and you can feel it kind of vibrate in your hands, like zzz.
There it is. See? And he'll do a little flip of it and see if there's any sort of like
Instructions? No.
bigger button, like or up and down button. I
The
don't know.
poor eyesight mode hasn't been activated yet. So.
The bigger one normally is self-destruct. I wouldn't trust that.
Then Wilvin will get up. He says, unless anyone else wants a pass at it, and he gets closer to the water and just are they buttons?
They're basically like little
Dials.
outlines, and they move like they're actually like you can see like runes moving on the quartz. It's obviously a magical device
Yeah.
that takes some training to use because you have to recognize what the runes are, and you didn't roll high enough on your Arcana to get an idea.
Wilvin says, this one that one's for the pH levels, I think. And then when you flip it over like this, I'm pretty sure that calls the nurse for help. And
Can I attempt to look over his shoulder, just like
Yeah, I want to look too. I want to see what the heck he's like.
I
Orgoth,
think we're
Call
all
the
crowded,
nurse.
like above Wilvin, looking down over his shoulders at the device, all trying to figure out what he's saying.
It's like a Rubik's
you're
Cube.
in my light.
and once you go
we
inside,
all
'cause
make Arcana checks.
inside the dome, it's like warmer and more humid in here, and
moist.
you feel it kind of vibrating, and then you kind of like the light actually, like Wilvan, you saying that, the light kind of goes away for a second. You look up, and there's like kind of like mist clouds kind of coalescing above. You hear a rumble of thunder coming from.
Yep, I meant to do that. And then how about, and he's gonna like do something very bold and just like something, either like many buttons or he's gonna do a big something on this, whatever he can.
What I'd like you to do is roll percentile for me.
Oh. Also warm, moist, and vibrating.
Hate this.
50, right down the middle.
Ooh,
okay.
dang.
The thunder, it thunders one more time. And suddenly, just a mist. And it just starts raining on all four of you.
So much for the towns.
Does that help us find the entrance? Is it like a
I mean, it's gonna
revealing
just
rain?
add more water to whatever. Can I just check this out?
What are you gonna look at? What are you looking at?
I mean, you can try.
I can try.
You looking at the device?
Yeah, luck of the beginner. Let's try that.
Make an Arcana check.
I'm not a spellcaster. Let's have fun. Oh, 19.
You know where the off button is, and the rain kind of like settles down, and the clouds are still kind of like coalesce into like a foggy mist. But other than that,
I figured out one thing. So
well, that's good.
Is it the on button as well? I'm gonna press it again.
roll percentile.
This whole episode is just going to be us messing with the controller.
55.
The rain comes back.
Oh.
So like thunder. The thunder, and then like the rain. It starts to rain, and then it stops. And then you hit it on again, and it rains
Don't
again.
break it.
Okay,
Right.
so that's
That's
the
the rain
wand?
button.
I'm
Right,
passing
the
it
rain button.
passing it around like a hot potato.
Okay, here, let me try. This is fun. I'll make an Arcana check because Orgoth can't wait.
Okay.
Wait a minute. That's actually pretty good. Arcana plus 19.
Okay.
19 plus 1. Oh, okay. Well, that's rain. So, well, let's try. I'm going to try this one. I think this one is going to be the one. Or it's going to push a different button.
Roll percentile.
That's so good. Let's use D&D Beyond for percentile. Here we
Careful.
go.
Why?
Kids.
Why?
Because why not? You think I
This is
shouldn't? All right, I won't.
percentile.
No, do it. You're brave.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna do it.
You can do it.
I'm gonna do it because Orgoth is brave. Whoops. Why did I do 2?
He's a
No,
brave
it didn't give me
boy.
3. He's a brave boy. Okay, here we go. 12.
Okay, this is what happens. The water level, like the rain, the mist that was kind of in the air, suddenly the wires start glowing, gold and silver wires start glowing, and suddenly it's like, and it sucks all the moisture out of the air, and the water on the pond, on the lake, until it's just like
Oh,
a mud
look,
flat.
there we go.
Oh God.
There.
Nice.
God dang it. Yeah.
That was
good
what I
job.
was gonna do next. But,
Oh, I know. I could. You loosened it.
Is there like a way down that's not just like sliding into a hole?
Make a perception check, everybody who's looking. It looks just like a flat mud flat.
15.
Okay.
21.
21.
19.
I'm looking for Sika. I don't know where the heck they went.
Sika has made it about 3/4 of the way and is starting to come back. And it looks like Sika is about to get back to you, but is like motioning over, like is going to go out to the middle of the lake after he makes the circuit.
Ah, okay.
But North, with the 21 and Orgoth with the 19, it looks like the water receded, but there's an area in the middle, because it goes down. It's like a slope, and the lowest points in this direct center. and you see this like little area that's really wet, much wetter mud, like it's mostly water, and you see kind of like bubbles coming up from
There's air coming out there, and there's probably a
like just a
passageway
bloop,
there.
bloop. And it's more like making the mud bloop, bloop, bloop.
Oh yeah, right there. Like either that or it's like a medicinal hot spring or something. But Lapis, could your little friend check that out?
Well, I can make him. I gotta get closer to him though.
There are crystal bridges going all the way across, and they meet kind of in the center. The area where it's bubbling is just kind of offset from the center.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna head over towards Sika, and I'm gonna ask him to check down there instead.
Sika comes over to you and kind of spells on your back and says, DIVE? Question mark.
Yes. If you can just dive right where the bubbles are.
And you just see a little phew, and to make a splash, except he's a spirit, so shoom.
All right, there's at least a small possibility that those bubbles is something breathing.
Could be
Yeah.
breathing, could be where the water
Maybe a
was
clam.
sucked into.
All right, I think it's better why don't we let products know that we found, or that it at least exists, and we're investigating currently. Yes.
Wait, did we find it?
We didn't find it.
didn't
We just
find
No,
it.
got
but we know that it exists at the very least. He asked us to find out if there was one.
And phew, he comes back and flies over to you and spells on your shoulder. What does he spell? He spells HOLES
Holes?
TINEE.
any holes.
What's it saying?
Holes tiny. What does that mean, Sika?
Can we fit? How tiny?
How small?
Sika can FIT. You
So, okay.
no. No.
All right, so they're very tiny holes in the ground. We cannot fit in there at all. Was there anything else down there? Any creatures, or is it just holes?
Just HOLES.
All right, so they're just holes, you guys. No monsters of any sort.
All right.
Well, I'm gonna go over.
DEEPER question mark?
If you can check deeper, make sure you're okay, just in
Yeah.
case.
Okay.
Anyway, so what were you saying, North?
I'm gonna go slurp over in the mud. Roll my sleeve up to the elbow, but well, not to the shoulder, and just like try and feel around. See, like
Make an investigation actually. Yeah, investigation at disadvantage.
that was a journey. Okay. 18.
18. Still good. It takes there's a lot of silt and mud here. In fact, you get over there.
Slurp, slurp, slurp.
Yeah, and you kind of feel like you're kind of sucking on your boots a little bit.
Oh.
But you're able to like not if you get any closer, you think it might start sinking more.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yuck.
Can Orgoth,
Okay.
can you shut the door? You got the water to go down. Can you shut the door?
Sure. Let's see.
Orgoth will look for one that makes him think of a door.
Make a Arcana check.
Wilvan's been like paranoia, like watching the door, waiting for Truman to come back. He knows time's running out.
5.
Roll percentile.
Oh no.
Don't drown us.
Oh wait, no, we're gonna roll percentile on D&D Beyond because that's the magic for percentile.
Oh yeah.
Here we go. 42.
Okay.
That's the answer.
Okay. North. Suddenly, a little like puddle of water water keeps coming up from it.
I'm gonna go back up.
Okay, I'd like you. It comes up quickly. I'd like
Okay,
you
son
to
of a bitch.
make a dexterity save because you can probably like run a little bit and then jump up onto the crystal bridge.
Mhm.
I'd like you to make a dexterity saving throw. You're good at these.
I'm good at these, luckily, because that's a 13.
Okay. So you get out of the mud and you're kind of swimming there, but you're like completely like just hanging off and your water's coming up to your neck.
It's okay. It's
Oh,
water.
yeah.
I know how to swim.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I think maybe it has to fill back up before the door closes. I don't know. I thought that was the door button.
Try something else. I don't know. Can we get the water down again? No,
Maybe not while I'm in there. Can I hold onto something at least?
You're like going to pull yourself up onto the
Yeah,
bridge?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
How close? Okay, you're good.
Can I see the button where it was like? Can I identify what I pressed to make it go down
Make an
the
Arcana
first
check.
time?
Make an Arcana check.
This is the greatest device ever made.
We're gonna spend a whole session pressing buttons.
Nat 20.
Okay.
Nice.
Boom. There it is.
Yeah. You see the button. It moved about to the other side of the crystal,
Ooh.
but you found it.
Oh, hey, the buttons move around. That's
one
why
Oh,
it's
gosh.
One of them
it's
universal
one of
rules.
those.
Customized.
Okay, here it is. Hang on. It's on the other side here.
Oh, it's one of these off-brand things.
Okay, this is the one that drains
Hate
it, or
this.
is this the one it which button are you looking for again?
The draining it. I was trying to
Draining.
drain it again.
Okay.
Because Wilvan said to drain it again.
And it goes back down.
How about we try find door?
Do we think the door's in here? Is that why I'm a little confused at this point. Where
Krugen
the
is
door's
sure.
supposed to be.
Didn't it open like this? And he kind of like his hands make like that, like 10.
Oh, you mean like the door to the
Yeah,
dome?
Yes, the Krugen. He left us alone. I'd love to.
Right.
give
And you want
ourselves
to
a few
close the
seconds.
dome.
Could
Right.
we?
Oh.
Can you do that?
Hang on.
Orgoth's gonna run over to where the open door is.
Mhm. Okay.
And he's gonna just like look around the door
Yeah.
to see if there's anything he can like close the door with.
There's
on
nothing
the door.
on the dome itself, like no buttons, no like magic waving kind of automatic.
Yeah, he's got
doors.
the crystal, and he's like,
nothing.
and kind of like seeing if it's. He's like, oh,
I'm not sure which one closes the door. I mean, I'll try again, but I don't know what's going to happen.
And Wilvan looks back and at North, and he's like, North, are you getting back in the water?
I might get back in if we need to, but like I was gonna
Okay,
throw a
hang on.
dagger in there to see if it was like moving sand or something.
I'll run back and hand Wilvan the crystal again. Say,
Okay.
I'll go stand by the door and keep a lookout for Krugen. And if
Yeah.
he shows up, I'll distract him or something.
Yeah.
And you guys figure out how
Okay.
we get inside.
Lapis, Sika comes back.
Yeah.
Sika comes back and it's like kind of goes underneath your robes and like on your stomach, traces the words. Deep below, small tunnel. Go really deep.
Okay. Guys, Sika said that there is a tunnel.
Is there
Deep
water in
below.
the tunnel?
Is there water in the tunnel?
Flooded, yes.
It is
Eee.
flooded right now. I'm thinking it's because we have water right now.
Okay.
If we get rid of the water, maybe it'll.
Well,
not
it
be
was
flooded.
still bubbling, so there was still water under there.
I mean, it was bubbles of air.
Do you think
Yeah,
there's a lower setting on this thing?
Make an Arcana check.
Yeah, Wilvan's looking to put it even lower.
We're gonna be
Arcana.
great at
The
this.
Arcana's not great. And that roll was worse. That's a 5.
You found it.
Shut up, Ron. Wilvan Yeah, he'll hit it. He's like, yeah.
Roll percentile.
Damn. 71.
Okay. North, you're not in the mud right
No,
now.
I'm not. I'm on the bridge right
Okay.
now.
The water rises about halfway
No.
and then freezes over.
Oh,
Ah.
And suddenly it starts
This-
playing ching, 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 ching. Like music comes out of the chords.
Oh, hails. All right. This not. I'm not the guy.
Can I?
here, let me try it.
Yeah, maybe Lapis is the one who should look at that.
I don't know. You guys seem to do a pretty good job.
Woman's
Really?
pride is hurt.
I mean, maybe. Let's see. That was 18 on the die, so that is 26.
You can understand the runes. What are you trying to accomplish?
Unfreeze the water.
We fucked around for so long and she was just standing there like
you look and you see that Wilvan pressed a snowflake button on them.
Oh, well, I look over. I'm just like, I see how you could have mistaken this. It's okay.
Well, you press the sun because it's a little sun because it evaporates. The water gets lower when you press the little sun.
Yeah, this little sun that's a little snowflake. It's okay.
No, it's not a snowflake. No.
You swore it was the sun.
His eyes squinting at it. It's like, God.
And
I'm
you
gonna
see,
press it.
okay, and it immediately you hear a crack as this ice kind of breaks up into pieces, and the water raises up to where it was originally.
Can you close the door?
I'm gonna look down and see if I could find a way to close the door.
You rolled a 26.
Yep.
Yeah, you find the way to close the door.
I rolled a 5.
I clicked on it.
And you just see the opening shimmer, like those really crappy 80 like sci-fi shows, like shimmer, and suddenly it's a cutaway and it's solid again.
That's how it happened. I thought it was it just.
I think that happens like right in front of Orgoth's face because he was on lookout. He's like,
Oh God! Whoa! Okay. Oh,
he looks back.
okay.
Hey,
It looks like you got
Orgoth,
it
you did it.
figured out. Did I? I don't think so. I didn't even have the crystal. Thank you, though. I'm pretty sure that was you because you have the.
So do you have anything about the drainage on this?
Probably. I probably need to fiddle around with a couple of runes and I'd be able to drain it all.
Is there a button that says secret door?
What is the consequence of draining this?
Laphus, make an investigation check.
We gain access to the ancient passageway.
I mean, in general, not for us.
That is what's my investigation? That's intimidation. That is a 15.
15. That's enough. You see a button that basically the rune translates to map.
I'm gonna hit that.
Okay, suddenly a hologram pops up above the crystal, and you see like a perfect recreation made of light of the life dome, and you see the lake, and it's kind of like a side-on view, and you see the lake, and you see like a little tiny line going from like the underneath side under the water, and it goes down maybe, and you're looking at a scale on the map, and all of you can see this. It looks like it goes down maybe 200, 300 feet. And then it opens up into warm, like a big chamber. And it slowly starts zooming out. Like a bit, and it's completely flooded with water.
Surely, right? Down there, that chamber? Is that where we're heading?
I think that one's the one.
It
Is
looks
there
like
a
it's
you
big
are
enough.
here like symbol?
No, yeah, there is. You're on top of the lake.
Are we like the map doesn't show anything in there? Are we sure that it's just not a giant pool of water?
After about maybe 500 feet after the chamber appears, it kind of like here be dragons. It's like the map kind of fades out, like there's no information.
Yeah. As much as I love the unknown, my idea in this life is not to drown. Like that's a goal of mine. I don't want to drown.
And it looks
Oh,
like
we need-
there's some sort of like the passageway that goes up is just basically where the water kind of seeps through the rock, and there's like a small almost capillary kind of like breaks in the ground below the lake where the
Lapus
water
seems
kind of
to
filters
have
up.
Control of the remote. I mean, if things keep going like this,
Yeah, but
we can get rid of the water completely. Yeah.
my question is how deep does the remote go? Because at some point we might not have like a signal or anything.
Make a Arcana
Okay.
check, Lapis.
Oh, okay. I was gonna be like, who?
But we're supposed to go to some place they were calling the Drowned City.
Look at
so
me
my
trying
guess
to be
is it's-
safe.
It was another it was
underwater.
another 18, so that's another 26.
Okay. It looks like the control of the device brings water, like the dome. You're activating the dome itself. You're not activating. It's not controlling the water. So that the water coming up is basically the life dome sucking it up from the ground. It's not like controlling magically the water level. So you're actually controlling the dome. That looks like it only can go down to right where the, like maybe 50 feet above where the large chamber below the life
So-
dome is. So it doesn't really go that far.
Oh, so I guess it doesn't go that far in that it controls only what's within the life dome, I think.
Yeah,
So-
because it can suck up water, and there's looks like there'd be like lots and lots of water in this chamber, this huge chamber that's below the city. So that's why.
So as long as it's
Technically-
within the life dome, I can control it.
Technically, mission accomplished. We find that there is a tiny passageway that goes to a giant source of water that may or may not be the ruins. That's what we got.
And you were told that the drowned city is below Ank'Harel, so this could be connected somehow, possibly.
But it is a tiny hole, right?
Yeah. That nobody can really, like. It's not something you can walk through or go through.
So that would mean
Tiny.
excavation. So there is a passageway, but it's not for us.
Yeah. And you think that, I mean, you were told that the Allegiance of Allsight they have an excavated entrance to the Undercity. It's just they wanted to make sure there wasn't another one here at the Life Dome.
Well, then there we go. Mission
Accomplished.
accomplished, I think.
Why don't we take this back with us, then determine on the way whether or not we offer it up to the Allegiance themselves.
Orgoth,
Are we-
you see the
Oh,
gnome coming
we
up
gonna
the
go
hill.
down there? Oh, hey, everybody! Here comes the gnome.
Open the door.
Krugen's
door.
coming back.
I'm
the-
putting the
Water back up.
I'm gonna open the door,
Water back up. Open the
Water
door.
back up.
Like, boom, you do
and
it.
I'm also gonna hide the thing.
Okay. And it looks like everything's like back to normal. It's like the water's the correct level and like nothing happened. Krugen comes back and he's got a big stack of towels. He's
Oh,
like,
thanks. Hey, let me help you with
"Oh,
those.
here you go.
Oh, here's some towels, everybody.
And he's got like a semi-wet towel like, over his shoulders, and he's like, well, were you able to find anything?
Not really.
No,
Well,
the water is a bit too much for us, I think.
I think you covered most of it in your tour. We appreciate your hospitality today.
Well, he pulls out a second crystal. And he's like, I had to go find my backup. And he kind of like poke, looks at
Willen's
the dome.
looking over his shoulder. He
Yeah.
says,
Make an Arcana
pretty
check.
good with that.
You're trying to learn.
That's a 15. As he
15.
says, you're pretty good with that thing.
It looks like he's pulling up diagnostics. He was like,
Mm.
oh, poor baby. The water's like, somebody's been like messing with the water up and down, up and down, up and down. He goes over and pats the glass, like, okay, calm down. Everything's gonna be okay.
It's gonna be okay. All right.
Wait, is it actually alive? Is it like a life?
Oh no.
Dome?
I am an engineer first and foremost.
Oh,
All of my creations are my babies.
It's like when you call your knives darling or something.
If you're a cook,
This
I
one's
guess.
my wife.
Is that like the same thing as how when people name their vehicles?
Yeah, I had a
People do
cart
that?
named Mildred before, so yeah.
All right.
Guess it's the same thing then. It seems similar at least.
Yeah, I just call her the life dome. She understands. So you weren't able to find any entrant or anything unusual?
Not really.
wow. No.
I mean, we see what you see, right?
I looked around outside. I didn't see the crystal. Somebody must have stolen it and activated the water to toss us out.
Or maybe it got washed away.
Maybe. But
Maybe,
the other one,
maybe
after
whatever
I
those
hit this
things
button,
are-
the other one should just fall to pieces, like, and he puts it's a button. And who has it right now?
Mm, I do.
Yeah, you just feel it kind of like crumble to dust.
Boo.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe whatever attacked us took it.
Well,
Maybe
we
that
don't
was
have
it.
anything now, right?
Well, who
Maybe
sent
that was
those
its
who sent
goal
those stalkers
all
after
along.
us too? That's just dangerous.
know.
That's just
Do you have any enemies, Rugen? Do you think that they would have sent them after you?
well, the Allegiance said you were looking for an entrance to the Undercity, the Drowned City. And I know that the Sentinels of Memory are trying to keep people out of there, so that's the only people I could think of who might be behind it.
Are you sure you don't have any enemies in your camp thinking I could do what this guy does, what Krugen does, but better? And if I just got rid of him,
Oh no. Everybody likes me.
are you sure about that? Because that's usually what people say when they know, when someone doesn't like them.
Do you think somebody's going to try to kill me?
Probably, yeah.
Make a, I don't know if this is intimidation or persuasion. Your choice.
Oh, let me see what. Probably intimidation.
Okay.
That is a 25.
Oh my god.
I rolled a
Okay.
19.
He looks scared. He's like, I'm gonna have to go talk to the Crystal Palace, the Crystal. I'm gonna have to pull in people. I'm gonna have to pull in guards.
Oh,
I'm in danger.
buddy. Before you start spiraling out of control, everybody has enemies. It's normal. Like, not everybody's gonna like you. You might not be in danger, but just, if you start alerting people, they're gonna know that you know. So sometimes acting dumb is the best thing to do.
That's true. That's very true.
Okay.
So
I
have you
noticed you
heard
were-
anything about ghosts?
Ghosts?
Yeah, ghosts, like in the area or something.
I don't have any
heard-
ghosts. I haven't seen any ghosts around here.
Okay.
Hey, I noticed you were really good with the rock. You like hit that invisible creature from the shore, and I think that might be like a talent you have. That
Yeah,
you could...
I'm my the stickball pitcher in our local team.
Oh, you should get a pouch of like really nicely crafted rocks, and then if someone does come after you, just beam them in the head.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
Forearmed is forewarned, my friend.
I wish I had 4 arms. I'd throw four times more rocks. Maybe I'll make an invention. That'd be fun. Yeah.
Oh, that would be it. Could you do that? Could you make a thing where you had 4 arms?
It, it may take me a while. It may take me a while. I have to pull in my cousins. I think they might be able to help me. But
Oh, that
You
sounds
could be
pretty
like a cool
actually.
Spider-Man.
yeah, I could
of
be a
some sort.
Spider-Man. Wait.
Yeah.
I would
1, 2,
absolutely
3.
love to get some rest right now, people.
All right. We're done here. watch your back. Throw some rocks.
Okay.
Let's go, you guys.
I will see you all later. If you ever need another tour, or you want to just come and like take a, we have ice skating.
Swim?
What?
Can we like swim?
You can swim in the canals. We don't really have people swimming in the Life Dome, but we do sometimes have ice skating nights.
I'll be there.
Okay. Have you ever ice skated before?
While ago.
It'd be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Orgoth, you should go and bring Maggie or
Question?
Or you bring
okay.
both.
Oh,
Don't
okay. Well,
bring
we're good.
both.
Thank you
Don't-
for everything,
don't
little gnome
bring
guy. Thank you, Krugen. Well, we better go.
Oh, you have fun now.
Okay.
Orgoth like
Voice on it.
embarrassedly walks off from everybody.
Wilvan will like quick step like to catch up. He's like, don't bring both. That's definitely a bad idea. I don't know much, but that's a bad idea.
That seems like a really serious thing to take somebody to do something. I mean, that's like a date.
Well, I think there are parameters that you have to follow for it to be a date. I think if you just go together, like the Bowl of Judgment wasn't a date, right?
What do you mean? Like you and me and Maggie, we went to compete. No, we were there for competition.
But you went somewhere together. You did something together.
Well, the three of us did, of course. We went as a group and we competed together. That's not a date.
I
don't think. Wait, were the three of us on a date?
No, I just think you don't have to put so much pressure on it. It's that there's figure skating. Ice skating could just be ice skating.
Okay, all right.
Friends listen to
I don't
endless love in the
And-
dark. I mean, it's just a thing. You just
Friends can go out together, like, and if you want to bring both, I'm just saying, is there a limit? Like when you meet someone new, do you start taking from like how much you like other people to put in them liking them? You don't like divide your liking. Your liking just grows. Like you like people like, so there's no limit to how many people you can like.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. I like all of you. I don't like any of you less than the other ones. So that makes sense.
I have a favorite child here. I won't tell you who.
It's Ashes, isn't it?
Well, he is my first and foremost favorite child. I'm talking about you three. I have a favorite among you.
Oh, okay.
That might be true,
Oh,
but is it helpful? Do you have?
Now we have to compete.
Someone's gonna get upset.
That sucks a lot.
No, I know it's Wilvan. Wilvan's the best guy. So it makes sense.
Don't bring both.
Okay, I won't.
I went to have
I'm
lunch
not-
with
I'm
Question.
not
That
gonna-
wasn't a date, but it was fun.
I don't know if I'm going to bring it. So were you and the Taskmaster on a date when you had sex?
Oh, they weren't.
Rob, what are you rolling?
I think we're walking and talking. Like
Yeah, we are.
wherever
We
we're
are.
going.
By the way,
Ron's getting the answers to the
No,
questions.
no,
guys.
no.
We're on a date.
I mean, it was
Yes.
more like I
Not a
might
date.
die tonight, so hey, how about me making it fun?
yeah, of course, that's exactly what happened.
The
What?
behind you, the
What do you know
door,
about that?
the door like
nothing, just-
shimmers, and the Life Dome closes up.
Why do you act like that?
Oh, nothing. I just had a good talk. That's all.
What?
So, anyways, we should
No,
go.
don't anyways me, Lapus.
Okay, wait, this just got real good.
Like I'm pretty sure like he wants to hear, like he's been asked. She just asked about it, and I would like to know what you know.
Oh, I just asked. I honestly just sent a message saying congratulations on the sex.
You did what?
After a couple of back and forths, he told me the truth.
Okay,
And nothing happened.
nothing happened. We just had some wine and some fun.
No, he said that you guys just talked, and because he was a man that's only dedicated to Baxaxan, he didn't have time for that shit.
No, he doesn't have time for relationships.
Oh no, like sex in general. He is a man of, virtue.
Absolutely, he is.
Okay, wait a minute
Hence
though.
he-
So did you have sex or not have sex?
Did I?
Accord- said you
According
had
to
sex.
him,
I'm
he's-
not like I don't kiss and tell.
he said no, and he didn't want North to start spreading around that they had sex
I do
because
not.
they didn't have sex.
Like I don't kiss and tell.
I mean, I can tell Wilvan to send a message to him, and then Wilvan will know the truth. But
Why
we
would
can-
you do that? Why would you like ask someone if they had sex with
No,
someone?
I look. I said congratulations, and then he asked about it. And
Why
then I
are
told
you
him the
so
truth.
obsessed with that?
Why are you saying I'm obsessed?
I don't know, like the books, the asking someone if they had sex.
Yeah,
Like,
my books are
is
my
it like
own
a
thing.
central theme in your life? Like what the heck?
Look, it's fun. I don't have sex.
A carriage cut out, toot, 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 comes up and stops in front of you. It's like, looking for a ride, sirs?
Whatever gets us there faster. Yes.
Hop on in. Where are you
Yeah.
going?
Get in. Shut up and get in the carriage.
All I'm saying is, if
Shut
you like
up.
to people, it can't.
Oh, we're to the cool flame. We're back to the cool flame. We're going. I think we're going back to the cool flame.
Cool
If you
flame,
know
coming
where
right
that
up.
is. Okay.
Ooh.
So it really seems like this sex thing is complicated.
It's my business. And that's
Wait,
it.
your sex is your business?
No, not like that.
Okay, now I'm super confused because you said like taking things and being quiet was your business, but now sex is. I'm.
How is
Oh, this
are
is
you
really-
only about one thing, Orgoth? Are you only about fighting? Or do you like I don't know, like other little
I mean,
things?
I'm pretty mostly about.
You like good food?
Yeah, some food. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
like-
so
I
you're
like food.
you're about more than one thing.
Okay.
Ta-da!
Okay.
So Wilvan, how are you doing?
I'm just thinking that I heard once, I'm not sure if it's true, but I heard once that if you ask a gentleman how many people he's been with, it's you divide it or you multiply it by a certain, or it's not really the number they say. And if you ask a lady, it's not really the number they say. What's that mean if you ask North? What's the number? What's the number, North? I'm just curious. Now that you've brought it up,
That's
now that it's out, what's the
None
number?
of your business.
You're right. Just
What's your number, Wilvan?
0. If you've really, I don't think that's ever come up in my life.
Mine's 02.
I've been
How old are you, Wilvan?
70-ish, 73.
All right. Yeah, no, that's
Yeah,
respectable.
okay. Yeah, that's a respectable age.
I've been mostly concerned with my work. For a long time it was that.
That's
for a long
normal.
time it was the military, and now it's
Now it's this.
it is what it is. As he looks at whoever's driving this thing, he's watching what he says.
This is like an open carriage. It's not like a boxed carriage or anything. So he's like, I'm hurrying as fast as I can. Traffic is busy.
So I suppose if I'm not ashamed of it, my number's 0. But
All right.
but I you're right.
There's no virgin shaming and there's no
No.
slut shaming.
I'm not here to shame. I was just wondering. I heard that.
Orgoth, how old are you? Let's just bring the subject somewhere else.
I'm 16.
Sweet summer child.
I haven't brought that up.
But so I'm 2 years past the age of majority of where
Big
you go
man.
through your challenge. I mean, it's I've got some experience, and I'm certainly probably now have traveled the furthest of anyone in the Skullcrusher clan.
Mhm.
So
No, that's a lot to put. Like that's a lot on your list at 16.
it is, I guess. I guess it is.
Mhm.
Well,
Props.
how is
Props to you.
how oh okay, thank you. How old are you, North?
That's not a question you ask a lady.
North said that they were 200 and something.
No, closing in, but not yet.
Yeah, there we go. Closing
No.
in on 200 and something.
Right, because elves live a really long time.
We do.
Right? Like,
We do.
and
You
So,
pass out of
yeah,
the river
like-
district, and you're heading into the more business-oriented sigil district, and the you see the Crystal Chateau on your left coming up.
Like we actually reach physical maturity at 18-ish, but actual adulthood only starts at 100. So
whoa.
The older I get, it seems that age is a concept relative to one's death, not relative to one's birth.
and also there's the whole experience thing. Some people experience so many things in only a few years, and others just see their life passing by and nothing
I wonder what
happens.
that whole thing, Wilvan. I wonder how that makes me, considering I'm not,
Another mystery. Just like the other stuff, that's not my business. So, but it does seem that I feel much older than North, though I know that not to be true. And it just tells me that I feel like I might be closing in on my end. And that's maybe not
No.
soon.
Well, no.
Maybe not
Well,
soon.
halflings live a long time too, right?
Yeah.
Like halflings live a long time.
Sure, but I'm about, I'd say a little over halfway toward how much of the stories say, not my clan, but much of the stories say.
You start getting older much faster when you stop seeing beauty in the little things, and you stop wondering at the world before you.
Yeah,
So
maybe that's true.
you're still young as long as you can find beauty in the little things.
What if someone takes away that beauty? How do you find
You
it?
fuck them up.
I'm sure that'll help. Wilvan looks out the window and says, that's all I've got left to do.
I'm okay with that. If you need help to fuck them up,
If you're looking for somebody, my brother takes
I'm not-
missions like that on the side, so I can give you his business card.
We didn't talk to you.
I'll take that
I can
business
hear
card.
everything. I can't help it.
I know, but
I take his business card.
Okay.
I'm gonna give him 5 gold and just drive. Just drive.
A tip. Thank you. The
No
business
talking,
card,
just driving.
Nobody asked for your permission, carriage driver.
there is all has on it is a name named Philin Phlox, and it has a chain on the bottom of the card, like a linked
Ooh.
chain.
I'm just gonna put that away. That sounds like a cool name. I'm just gonna whisper this. If I murder someone and I put this down as like a calling card, do you think that they'll go after this guy?
God.
Are we near the
You're getting close.
where we bought our potions before?
No, you're actually
Did we
you
go
have to
past that
go
already?
through the Sigil District to
Oh,
get
okay.
to the Suncut Bazaar. So it's
Oh,
you
okay.
actually, if you want to go there, you'd be going past where you're.
Does this count as a
That's
short
fine. We're going to
rest?
Cool Flame.
It actually, I mean, I was kind
It
of doing
probably would, right?
it going from the River District on by carriage to the Sigil District is probably only about 30 minutes.
Look, I'm gonna have to sit down a little bit more.
We're halfway there.
Yeah,
Let's go
halfway
to
there.
Cool
So if you
Flame.
just go in and sit down immediately, you can finish up the short
Right.
rest. So.
But Lapus, you were older than Wilvan? Are you older than Wilvan? But younger than North? Or are you? I mean, I'm just trying. I think you're all older than anybody I know.
Probably. You're
Maybe.
a little youngin.
No, I mean like my mother is like in her in her like 40s, and my grandparents they're already gone. And they like my grandfather was really, really old because he was 71. He made his 71st celebration of the day he was born. And then
grandfather's lifetime fits three times in my age right now. That's fucked up.
Oh,
well, almost three times, not exactly, but
he led a great life. He was a hunter, and he also built with his own hands the house that I grew up in. So he lived a lot in the years. Maybe it's what you do with the years, not how many you have.
Wilvan, like you're listening to the conversation, and you look over, and there's this really tiny spider, and it's just sitting on Orgoth's ear. Just chilling.
All right. Wilvan's gonna watch it just for a second. Like he kind of stares at it. I don't think he sees this as a threat yet, but he is gonna watch it.
Okay.
And see if it like goes throughout the rest of the carriage ride.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I was asked this earlier. Don't know exactly how old I am.
you don't even have like a ballpark kind of situation?
Probably between 200 and 400.
I'm not the oldest. I'm not the oldest.
Being dead and kind of getting in pitch blackness, you kind of lose days.
Does that count though, like the in-between?
Not sure.
I
Does
wouldn't
it?
count it as experiencing like the world around you, so nah.
Well, so do we count when we sleep?
Do we know when we sleep?
I don't know. I don't sleep.
Oh, right.
It's crazy how you guys have like such short lives, and you spend a third of that being unconscious.
But it's good sleeps, right, you guys?
Oh, I like sleep.
You
Yeah.
really have a choice.
Yeah. Like you can go like a couple or maybe 3 days without sleeping, but then your body just says, nope, time to sleep. So I can't really control it.
Not good for you. Start hallucinating.
So wild.
Speaking of hallucinating, Wilvan, you see the little spider just crawl down the back of his ear, under his collar, and just into his clothing and disappear.
And now Wilvan's watching Orgoth for any sort of like discomfort, any sort of like if he
Doesn't seem to notice
any of
it at all.
Oh, she bit me.
Wilvan will say, Orgoth, I don't mean to alarm you, but you have I believe a spider has lost it's in your collar. It's right here, and he'll reach up and try to dig for it, see if he can reach.
It's not there. You don't see it.
Well, it was there. I'm sure it's
Wait, what? Wait, like, did it climb off? There's not a spider like in my arm. Can I feel it? I'm like,
No.
I mean, if it's not dead now, it would be dead.
Yeah,
It would be already dead.
Squish.
You
Wilvan
squished it.
Wilvan will like pat across his
Yeah.
back and so
Just gotta wash off that dead spider.
well, I guess later when I take off my breastplate, I'll check. I don't feel anything. Maybe it went away.
I'm sure it's nothing.
Okay.
You're starting to get that spider motif, I guess.
What spider motif?
Is
Because of the armor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's daylight right now, and you look, and the pattern is like very muted currently.
do you have is this tattoo a spider? Or is
No,
it,
it's on his shoulder. It's the Skullcrusher
Got it.
clan.
That's right.
And you see the cool flame up ahead. And the carriage comes to a stop.
All right.
How
So
much for the ride?
2 silver apiece.
I'm gonna flip that.
thanks, North.
No problem.
We can drink off of the keg inside if anybody wants to have a beer.
Sounds out of character for me, but not in the mood.
Is Frolics meant to meet us here?
He said he would meet you here, I think. I don't think he said, but he'll meet you here.
And I suppose we'll head inside, maybe get a table, pull the keg out.
Okay.
Settle in.
Okay. That afternoon, does anybody do anything like right away? You're doing a short rest, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Short rest.
Yeah, because you're basically just going inside, and it took about 30 minutes to get there, and then rest another 30 minutes inside, and you're golden.
Yay! Gonna roll some hit dice.
Okay. And you're sitting there waiting. A couple hours later, Prolix comes in. So, how'd it go? I heard there was some weird waves coming out of the Life Dome this morning. Did you have anything to do with that?
Something did. We were perhaps part of it, but it wasn't our fault. Something attacked us while we were there.
What? Something attacked you? What was it?
Laphus, did you say you knew what they were?
They were air elementals.
Like
They
Weren't
were beating
they-
the shit out of North and Orgoth.
Weren't they?
invisible stalkers, you mean? Yeah.
Those are air elementals.
Those are air elementals. That's somebody's after you.
I think specifically North and Orgoth. They were kind of ignoring me and Wilvan.
I mean, that's just one more person on the list.
Well, I know that when you summon an invisible stalker, you have to you can give them directions, but they have to be kind of specific. So they probably had to give them a name.
Yeah, it felt real specific. Like every time it hit me, it felt pretty specific.
That it did. Fucking coward not actually hitting me with their real hands, though.
Yeah, we think we might know who it is.
I mean, you could say that about anybody who uses a weapon, that they're a coward because it's not actually their real hand.
Well, but a weapon is so personal.
Well, it depends on how big the weapon is. If you're hitting somebody with like a 10-foot pole, it's
yeah, that's true. This is true. Orgoth's
gonna
is
show
basically
the
only one who
dagger.
looks-
that's very personal.
Yeah, I'm super personal. I'm a very personal guy.
He pulls out. What was it? What did I say? Was it 300 a piece or?
It was 250.
250 a piece. Okay.
You can say 300. It's
No.
fine.
I just double check.
10,000 apiece.
No,
Mhm.
he
You did a lot of hard work.
he gives you like a small coin bag each to each of you, and says, I know that Headmaster Alakritos is looking for new members of the Legions of Allsight. I know that you're probably not interested, but if you ever want to join up, I think that your help in searching for, the entrance to the Drowned City, is definitely a mark in the direction of somebody who would be like given high priorities on joining the Legions of Allsight. And we have, that was funny. Yeah, I see you, North.
Don't you guys already have a way in, though? You already know how to get
Well,
in.
we
right?
know
Isn't
how to
it?
get in. We just need to make sure that there's nobody getting in that's not coming in through that direction.
Oh, do you have guards then, right? So you
We
make
have
sure
guards.
nobody
Yes,
gets in
yes,
except
yeah.
you
Nobody
guys,
gets
right?
in unless they have a badge or they have permission from the headmaster, or if they're a member of the Legions.
Do you think anybody in the Allegiance is like, are you worried about anybody in the Allegiance? Or are you
Well,
guys
not
all,
in the
like, pretty
Legions.
tight?
No. I mean, we work with the Cobalt Soul. The Cobalt Soul, we'll approve people from the Cobalt Soul going down below.
Oh.
But the Sentinels of Memory and the Vermilion Dream, they are definitely against our methods, and we keep them out. And that is who we're worried about. Like if they can find another entrance and can get down below and sneak in behind us.
Wilvan, he'll motion for a waiter to bring him another cup tankard.
Yeah, Spike comes over.
And so he'll get another tankard. He'll fill it up from the tent keg and he'll set it down. He said, Prolix, have a seat.
And Prolix sits down.
You talk about these organizations, the Allegiance and the Cobalt Soul, all the others that everyone wants a piece, yeah?
Yeah.
What's the Allegiance end game here? Can you say you're looking for new members? What's your mission statement? Sell us.
Well,
what are you?
Let me hold on a second. Let me pull something up real quick. So I'm
I'm not
actually.
He's a
Ross
tiefling,
does.
of course.
I have a brochure.
It's short.
Yeah, this is reading material.
Give me 2 seconds.
I carry literature on me.
By the way, North.
What was
where's
the? He said.
We are
Where's your
basically
monkey?
we work out of the Crystal Chateau, of course, but we're basically archaeologists. We're trying to find out more information about Kael Moro, and trying to find magic items down below that we can use to determine history. We're trying to figure out what happened all those centuries ago, before the calamity. That page I looked up did not give me any help whatsoever. Site. That did not help either. We're basically mostly just academics. I mean, we run the university. We're not fighters. We have a few guards on staff who can kind of protect themselves, but we're really just here to investigate the ancient ruins and find out what happened below.
Mm-hmm. You see, in my years, I've grown not to fear excess amounts of brawn, but I'm a little cautious around excess amounts of brain.
I understand that completely. There are some really smart people who are just idiots.
And if the Allegiance were to succeed in preventing the others from getting down there, what next? You find out what happened. Let's say something terrible were to happen while
Right.
you're down there, while the brains are down there. How do you handle it?
Or that you cause something terrible for everyone else.
I believe that the people down there were very careful. It's
Careful
not like,
with the unknown is never careful enough.
yeah, but how we're gonna find out if it's unknown, we have to like experiment and test, but be careful. I mean, we're not down there doing any like rituals or summonings or anything like that. Make persuasion checks. Actually, make Wilvan and North are like the two people talking right now. Why don't you make a persuasion check and we'll average it out?
Okay. Down for that. Real dice, Ross.
I did, and it's not a bad roll.
Ooh,
It's an 18 for me.
21.
Okay. Listen. Down below, we've discovered an area that's deeper than a city. And I don't know much. I am not at liberty to say much more because I don't know much more. But there's something else deeper than a drowned city. And we found this mineral. And we know that the Vermilion Dream are calling it something called rudium. And we've been rigging up samples. We've been finding small weapons made out of the stuff. but we're trying to investigate why it's down there, what it is, and what's further down below.
Pollux, have you researched anything about Wildmount?
A little bit, yes. I'm more knowledgeable about this area.
Of
Personally.
course you are. You know that there are many ruins up there in the Graying Wildlands and
Yes,
up north.
I've heard. Yes.
Look into that. Just look into that. Okay.
I know enough to know that's a warning to be careful, to not disturb what may come
It's
back
not
to
about
bite me in the
disturbing,
ass.
it's even just about bringing things up. Okay.
Okay.
Prolix, we've heard in our travels some rumors that there could be some divine intervention down there, that some really powerful beings want their hands in what you've got your hands in.
Like, he looks up at the sky, like, and he points.
Wilvan looks at his team. He's like, well, I'm not sure if that's
Maybe up there, but maybe
2?
who knows? Who knows?
Hmm.
When we say gods, people always assume that they're the ones that are not forbidden in some areas.
Well, worship of the betrayer gods is forbidden in Ank'Harel.
Yeah, but people do forbidden things all the time.
As 2 people drunk walk down the street. Whoa!
There you go.
Hey! Yeah.
and the gods got plans themselves.
Don't meddle in the affairs of gods, I always say. I like a good bit of science and magic on my side.
I mean,
I'm not-
both are as unreliable as the other because science only knows what science knows in the moment, right?
Correct?
So if you say that you rely on science, but the science happens to be wrong, ta-da, we're still square one.
That's very true.
Assume nothing.
I'll be careful. I know that the headmaster will be contacting you, probably to ask about joining. You do not have to join if you do not wish, but I will still be recommending you all for help.
Just when you're down there, when your people are down there, all the academics, remember, you just might be meddling in the affairs of the gods. Be careful.
You're academics. You know what hubris means.
I'll look it up. Anything else I can help you with before I go? It's getting late, and I'm hungry.
Paycheck.
Oh, Laphus, we brought something from the Life Dome. It's it'll control it. It'll show you a map of what's underneath. So,
Oh,
Laphus,
right. Oh, you should. Yeah, you're right.
It's gone.
What? You lost
No,
it?
No. The one that you pocketed, the Krugen, he thought he lost one. We got it.
You took the
Show him.
control mechanism for the Life Dome?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You lost it? You
Yeah,
said?
it crumbled. Whenever Krugen did his shaking his new one, this one crumbled.
I knew there was a self-destruct button.
Oh,
God damn it.
that's clever.
Would we? Never mind. We thought we had something for you.
Oh,
So,
Uh,
did you have any clues about who attacked you? Like, who sent that thing off out of you after you?
A few ideas.
I think
Yeah.
the group is like ship exchanging glances.
I'm gonna.
nothing we want to say because we have to be sure, but
It's
we'll
personal.
probably take care of it. Yeah.
Old friends.
Okay. Well, don't spend it all in one place. And he makes sure that you've got all your money. And he gets up and kind of like shakes his robes out. he like pushes his horns like they're a hat back into place, and then stands up and leaves.
See you later.
So, I'm wondering if it's the Allegiance that has access. I mean, North, you're a member of the Cobalt Soul,
Yes.
which might gain you access. But
Yeah.
Is this our ticket in?
Could try that, yes. I mean, we're not members of the Allegiance, but the Cobalt Soul has some pull with them, so we can try that.
But we have to get in there and not have them be around us, right? That's
what
the
I'm
whole
saying. If
plan.
perhaps if we accept the invitation into the Allegiance, a member of the Cobalt Soul could surely join us. Yes.
My idea is that if we accept their offer, there will be too many strings attached.
I don't disagree. But we don't know how swarming they're going to be down there. I'm not sure we can be invisible for that long.
I don't have the impression that they're in control of what they're doing. They're just poking around.
Which means they're just in our way.
But then we can start poking around, right? Because we don't know what the fuck we're doing.
Under the guise, or rather under the allowance of the powers that be down there, if they're going to stop us, this stops them stopping us. Yeah?
Yeah, I can do a bit of a name drop and things should be all right.
Well, Alacretus is going to be contacting us, it seems, regardless. We should have an answer for him.
You know, like if he's going to be contacting us, I don't want to be talking to the messenger. I want to talk to the man himself.
Well, he said that he was going to come down, right?
He just said contact, is all he said.
Oh, okay. Well, it could be
I'm
one of
sorry,
those. Hey,
but-
it could be one of those things saying, "Hey, I'm around. You want to come over?"
I want to cut the middleman. I don't want to talk to no.
Well, that's why I'm saying it's
yeah.
like it's not the middleman coming around to talk to us. It's more of the middleman saying, "Hey, we're ready to go if you want to talk." It could be one of those situations.
I would love to sit down with that. I have sources as well that some people might be looking into the temple, well, the Shrine of the Wild Mother, closer to the excavation site, is it?
It's in the guided district. All the temples are in the
guided district, yeah.
I thought you said you didn't have any contacts here.
I am, well, Cobalt Soul, number one, and number two, I am trying to keep, my business is to keep my ears open to whoever's talking so I can see where the pieces are landing on the board. And I've heard that some people may be looking into hauntings at that shrine that may or may not help them in getting a foot, like some power or something. So
Wilvan and Orgoth, make a perception check.
That is a 23.
And a 19.
Both of you, like you're kind of like listening to North and Laphus talk, and you kind of look out the window, and right in the corner, you see Irvin do this and look into the window, and he sees you looking at them, and he can.
Hey, Irvin's outside, like looking in, trying to be.
Hey,
sneaky.
Laphus, your boyfriend's here.
He's not my boyfriend.
Well, you guys have been on a date because you called it a date. So
Yeah, how's the sex, Laphus?
Well,
Did you guys have
considering that
sex?
I don't really have anything down there, you tell me.
Oh wow, that was way more information. I'm gonna go get Irvin.
That's a lot of it. Well, sex is not just down there, you know.
Yeah, I know. But that's actual sex.
Wilvan's
That's
looking
actual.
around,
Everything
like,
else is just foreplay.
Yeah. Orgoth, you go outside and
Hey, Irvin. Irvin.
Shh, 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 shh.
What? Come on,
Oh,
come
I'm
on in
gonna
and
go.
have a drink.
He has a long-stemmed black rose with him,
Oh,
I'm
and he
gonna-
comes in.
wait, what? Is that for Laphus?
Yes, of course it's for Laphus.
Okay. Walk behind me. It'll be great.
Okay.
I'll tell them I didn't see you, and then I'll like jump out of the way, and you can surprise her.
Okay. He's going to make a
here we
stealth
go.
roll.
And I'm gonna walk big.
Oh God, he rolled like a 26. Okay.
God dang.
invisible.
Oh, I don't know. I looked for Irvin, but he was gone. Oh, surprise!
And Orgoth jumps out of the way.
I think
Lapis,
Wilvan, like,
Irvin like holds out the black rose to hand to you. He's like, "Hi.
Oh. Hi.
I thought I was in the area, and I just needed to come by and say hi and see if you wanted to go out again sometime."
Sure.
Be
I'm
awesome.
just gonna take it and tomorrow?
Maybe tomorrow or the next day, whatever you're free. I didn't want to like. I just didn't want to like show up the day after our date, and yeah. I just
That's
wanted to be. I wanted to
true.
be, just you were busy and we're busy, and I just wanted to come in. But I missed you, and I wanted to come by and say hi.
Oh, all right. Also, North asked, how's the sex? So how was that sex that we had in the middle of, people and
Yeah,
how we totally did it?
They were
I mean,
cheering
that's
us
just-
on. I mean,
Oh, good job. Good job.
yeah,
Yeah.
they counted a lot. They were like lots of
You're
counting. like,
freaky.
he said. He also says, and he takes a seat, like next to Laphus, and says, I also need to tell you all something. Galsariad came to see me last night, and he looks at North and says, "One, he wants you to stop checking in on him."
Ah, nah, man. Like he seduced me, and I'm gonna have this man
Sexually?
if he wants it.
Okay. Irvin says, he told us that you all rejected his overtures and that he was trying to find some people and wanted to ask if we were interested in working with him again, knowing that what we know now, whatever that means. I don't know anything.
You want to tell him something?
I hope not to see him again because I tried to punch him.
Oh well, you're allowed to do that. Like it can like if you want to punch him, you can punch him.
Io and Maggie and Dermot have all talked about what it'd be like to punch him in the face. So
Tell him to get his head out of his ass and to give me a meeting point. And I promise I won't stab him in the first 5 minutes if he can make a good point.
if I see him again, I will tell
Because
you.
otherwise it's going to be on site.
Okay. Laphus, he like leans into Laphus like, I hear they have nighttime like rowboats at the river district and there's like stars and they light up the trees. Would you like to take a rowboat trip with me?
Yeah. Yeah, that'll be fine. Just let me know when and where we'll meet up, and then we can head up.
Tomorrow night, just north of the Sand Herald district, north of the.
I'll be there.
You
said north.
better not. And just right on the edge of the river district, and
Got it.
we'll walk to the pier together.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. And he kind of takes your hand and squeezes it, and stands up, and says bye, and leaves.
Bye.
You need a chaperone.
No.
As he walks away, Wilvan, he's like he's got a napkin. He's wiping the foam out of his mustache. He says, Laphus, I'm sorry. I was not laughing at you and Irvin. I was laughing at Orgoth's reveal. God, that was funny.
I was trying to help. I think what I'm learning from all of you is that whether it's a date or not a date or sex or not sex, it should be fun, right? Is that
And
right?
consensual.
Well, yeah. Every time. Absolutely.
Mhm.
Good point.
And communication is key.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Which-
And okay.
To add to that, I agree. North said something earlier that you can take both. You can go on the date with both.
Oh,
I'm
But
just saying, let them know first.
Communication
Let
is-
them know. Don't just spring that on someone. That can't be a good idea.
okay. I thought I had it figured out at fun. This got really complicated.
No. Have fun.
Okay,
Have fun.
but
They just have to know
Okay.
what they're in for.
Yeah.
And sometimes
Okay.
when it comes to doing it, no means yes, but like in a weird way.
But you have to say yes first.
See,
And-
that
And
was-
So
have a
he-
safe word.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's when the safe word comes into play.
right here's where I get confused, Orgoth.
I got off that cart about half an hour ago. But I'm going to start with fun and consent and
Yep.
talking.
Mhm.
Okay.
Like, as much as I like secrets, this is the area where you want to keep no secrets. You want things to be on the table.
Well, what if it's a gift?
Okay,
That can be
that's-
secret, right?
If
Like-
it's a
like-
pet, look at monkey.
Yeah.
Monkey in the
You
cage.
may,
But
you
by
may
the way,
wanna-
how sad is Monkey? Like on a scale of 1 to 10.
11.
Forgot about monkey.
Monkey is
Yeah,
just
no,
sitting in the
like-
cage.
Bong water.
On water, my monkey. Yeah. My girl.
He probably smells like ass considering I don't think North even attempted to dry him.
He's pooped in the cage 4 times.
I'm gonna take care of that later.
So, okay. So the pet was a mistake. Okay.
Yeah, you
I
might
get-
want
I
to
get it. I
ask
get it.
someone if they want a pet first, if they're able to take care of it.
Right. But that all worked out. That all worked out in the end because you have a monkey.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
very clever. They might not want to learn anything. Hey, do you want to commit crimes?
And he tries to reach through the bars to get to you.
I'm gonna grab
Well,
head. Grab head.
he's trying to hug you. That's a good sign.
That's not a hug. I see rage in its eyes.
You gotta
Whoa.
spend a little time with it. No,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, and
I
actually
will.
get it out of the
Look.
cage and attempt to talk to it because that cage is what's
I'm gonna
stopping you two
clean
from
it. Yeah, of course.
it's stopping you two.
I would maybe get like a
He's
little
being really
leash.
loud too. I don't have the voice to do like the squeakies. Yeah. But he's being very loud.
At
I'm
least
gonna
you know
feed-
that.
Food.
At least that
food. You want
parrot-
food?
He doesn't seem to make an animal handling check.
Oh, that's gonna suck. Let's go. That's an extra yeet.
hey, all
Yeah,
right. A broken
You want to
clock is
have
right
food and
twice a
commit
day.
crimes.
Wait, for a total of what though?
21.
He holds out his hand.
Giving food.
What is the food?
Wait, your animal handling's just one?
Yeah, my wisdom is just one. Yes. I'm not
That's why-
proficient.
That's why North didn't ask for the pet.
That's why I sucked with the turtles.
Is
I
all we
like
have is,
animals, but they don't like me.
the bowl of nuts. Is that all we have, like on the table?
No, I have I have like rations and like
Okay, you're in
dried
but
fruit.
This
Dried fruit.
dried fruit, yeah, but you need fresh fruit.
Yeah, I'm gonna get fresh fruit. Actually,
Fresh orange juice. You hear from the back.
no, just fruit. Do you have actual like
I do have fruit. Bananas, and I've got
bananas? Let's go.
they bring out a little sample plate of different kinds of fruit.
There you go, a little nano for you. Do you want to commit crimes? If we become friends, I'm going to teach you how to open locks, and you'll never be stuck in a cage anymore.
Make an insight check.
This
That's also a
animal's
plus
gonna
one.
Murder Nor.
That's a 15.
he's looking at you like he wants more food, and that's pretty much the extent of.
Oh yeah,
What's
more
happening here?
food, more food.
Yeah.
Let's start this relationship with food and cleaning the cage.
At least the
Maybe
food's
get
keeping
it
it
out of the
quiet.
cage. Pretty sure.
Maybe
keeping
get
it,
him like a little like. I don't want him to run off though. What do I do?
Yeah, but also at the same time, like it's a tiny cage, and he's a kind of big
I
monkey.
just don't want him to run off. Like,
Do we still-
what do I do? Do I get a
Orgoth,
leash?
did
Do I
you
get a
buy a
harness?
leash and a
Do we still
harness
have
for the
that
bird?
Bird leash?
Mhm.
No, I bought a
Was it
harness
you?
for the
Okay.
bird.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Would
Yeah,
it
but it's
fit?
bird size. It's
Would
bird
it
size.
fit? Orgoth, can you do a little bit of leather work?
Oh yeah, sure. I got a little extra leather here. Hand it over here.
Yeah, there you
Let
go.
me see.
I'll eyeball the monkey.
Okay, hang on.
Get out my leather working tools.
Make a leatherworking kit.
Would you like a hat?
Skill check.
Can I get close to the monkey?
Yeah.
And just ask, so what do you want?
Make an animal handling check.
I got a 15 on my leather working.
That
Takes
was
you about an
7
hour, but you can
proficient.
get it done.
And that was
Yeah, it'll take me
17
a
on the
little while.
die, so that's 21.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
You always roll high.
It's only for animal handling, which is fucking funny.
The
I'm not proficient in it, so it's like everything else
That's-
you generally am, so I roll kind of high.
Gonna have to work on that charisma because I'm not proficient either.
it holds
not
its hand out
charisma,
the
but
same way
wisdom.
that it held out to North, like wanting food. Make a insight check.
Don't go stealing my monkey. I'm gonna stab you in your sleep.
That's 22. I'm proficient at least in
Yeah.
insight.
It's hungry, and it. You can tell, kind of looking back at North, like angry, and then to you, like pleading eyes.
Okay. All right. Just trust me. I tried. They're not going to listen until you start listening. I'm just going to give it like a slice of orange.
Mm-hmm. Just
And
puts it
then
in his
just-
mouth, starts eating it.
Is Sika still around me?
How long does that last?
An hour.
It's
Oh
been
no,
more,
it's been a couple of hours.
yeah, it's been more than an hour.
Give it time. Give it time.
Like it's still the insight check. With that insight check, it would still try to rip your face off if you let out of the cage right now, currently.
Mm.
But it thinks it can get more food from you than from North.
All right, just keep feeding it, wash it out, let it out of
Okay,
the
yeah.
cage because you do know that monkeys need like a lot of
Yeah, that's
exercise.
they're gonna have a lot of exercise with us. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
not
but
that,
like-
we're going around places like crazy.
Yeah, but you're keeping it in a cage.
Yeah, because I don't have the harness. Like, no.
Oh,
Yeah,
just a
but-
little longer. I'll get
Yeah.
it done. It's a
Yeah, but
bonus.
that harness is
It's
gonna
gotta
need like
be-
30, 40 feet of like free movement. Otherwise, this
Oh yeah,
monkey-
absolutely. I still have Variance rope.
All right, there you go.
Who has the sending stone? That question has.
Oh,
the,
I do.
Lapis, you get a message. It's like, hi, Lapis. It's question. I would like some help. Cobalt soul help. Is there a time that my boss can meet with all of you? There is a cultist around here, and I think we need some help taking care of him. And there's some money involved.
Ooh, heard about that. Sorry.
All right. Did the rest of them hear it?
No, just you.
Okay. Okay. I'll let them know.
Oh, of the last two words of the first message is how's Orgoth?
Oh, okay. Just gonna reply back. He's okay. He's thinking about sex, I think.
Laphus ruining relationships.
I'll let you know how things, what they say. And
Okay.
I'll look at everybody and just goes, hey, North.
Yeah.
So how's that monkey? Like, what are you going to first train it to do?
Probably just not start with big training, but start just like creating a bond would be nice. Not getting my face ripped off sounds great.
That's good. Hey, Wilvan.
Hmm?
If you had a pet, what would you have?
Not really an animal person, or rather, animals don't care for me much. But I don't know. I like reptiles. Maybe like a chameleon or something.
Ooh.
There was one at the shop.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, then, he thinks for a second. He says, I think that could make me an animal person.
You just got paid.
I mean, aren't they cold-blooded though? Well, it's warm here.
I'm
Pretty
not really
warm.
interested in the responsibility, I don't think. I can barely handle myself out there sometimes.
You have more nana? More nana, yes.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna totally ignore what question wanted me to do.
Okay.
Okay, I think here's the harness. It should work. Okay.
Okay.
It says, I mean, I didn't actually take measurements on the monkey, but
Okay.
it's, it should fit.
Okay, I might need some help here.
Do this
So
outside.
Yeah, let's go.
Spike's like, out!
Or-
Get out!
So if it jumps, like, please someone catch it.
Well, Orgoth's tall. He could catch it.
Who's helping?
I think
Uh,
Wilvan took his
oh.
tankard out and he's just
Okay,
watching.
I'll help. I'll help. Sure, why not?
Okay, let's go.
I need to process. I need like an exact.
Okay, the process is open the cage for starters. Offer a little bit of nanner so it comes closer and it's just like, okay, like I'm not doing anything. Let it sniff the thing and just like observe it, and then and try not to get bitten or shit like that.
So the first step is open the cage.
Yes,
what
that's
you're
a
saying?
very important step.
Okay. So you can take it outside. There's a bench close by, little small park close by.
Open the cage off for nanner.
Okay. So you open the cage and immediately the monkey tries to jump out. So what's the stats on a monkey?
I've readied the grapple action.
Okay.
I'm readying the dex. Am I gonna be faster than the monkey?
Flying monkey. Oh, there's not like a monkey stat. Okay. This is what I'm going to do. It jumps out north. You're right there, holding. It kind of grabs at the banana, but is also trying to jump past you.
Okay.
Let's roll initiative.
Oh shoot. Okay.
I got an 18.
North got an 18. Wilvan, you're just sipping.
Yeah, do you still want me to roll?
Yeah, just in case.
It was a natural 20 for a 23.
23. Okay. Orgoth, what do you get?
7.
Laphus, what did you get?
Wait, what am I rolling? I wasn't.
Initiative, unless are you outside for the monkey?
I'm probably outside.
Okay.
That's a 21.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, not 21. God, 18. Why did I say 21?
Okay,
It's an
18. And North goes first because you probably got higher decks. Okay. Laphus. Okay. Wilvan, you see the monkey jump out. Do you do anything?
Take a sip of my beer.
North, the monkey jumps out, grabs at the banana. What do you do? He's trying to jump past you.
I'm gonna try to grab it by the scruff.
Make a oppose. It's going to use his dexterity.
Yeah, may I advocate for dexterity because it is a small creature that is trying to get out?
I'd like you to use your sleight of hand. This actually might help you.
Yes, excellent. I will.
21 for the monkey.
25.
Okay. So you grab the monkey, and the monkey almost gets away. And it just starts scratching at your hand and like scratching at your face, and you're like holding it out.
No.
Okay.
Don't.
Lapis, what do you do? Anything?
No, I'm just watching. I would help the monkey if I could.
Okay, the monkey's going to make an attack roll on North. Rolling a 12.
Misses.
Yep. It's trying to scratch. Like, it can't get through the clothing, and it just can't get to your face. Orgoth,
Yeah.
what do you do?
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. Good. Okay, good. I got.
Or he's just waiting in case the monkey gets away.
Okay, held action.
Held action. Grapple.
Skipping Wilvan, going to North again. What do you do?
I've got it in my hands. I'm gonna try to put the thing on because like it's being a bitch right now.
Okay.
I thought you said it was peeing on you. I was like, no.
It's probably peeing.
It's about to. North, make a.
Would it be sleight of hand?
This is sleight of hand again.
Okay, where's my dice? Don't fail me. 26.
Okay. You get it on. And then for the Lapis, you do anything?
No.
Okay. Monkey pisses just right all over you.
Well, that's great. We're gonna have a great relationship.
I think that means he likes you.
Mm-hmm.
He's claiming
Marking me
his
as
territory.
Yeah.
Orgoth takes 2 steps back. Oh, it's dark. Oh.
Nanner?
Make an animal handling check.
Oh god, I'm gonna die.
Rewarding that behavior.
It's trying to get it to... Oh, that's a 4.
It takes the banana, then pisses on you again.
Again? Wow, you did it! You did that! You still got some in you? The fuck? How much can you fit the monkey?
You've got the leash. We're gonna go to combat. You got the leash. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna guess it's screaming like,
Oh, it's so
yeah.
like
so
a banshee.
I'm gonna let it do the thing until it tires out.
loud.
I am playing the game of attrition right now.
Okay, Wilvan, you see it first. About 5 minutes, monkey's not let up screaming at all.
Mhm.
You see a patrol of the Hand of Ord come by.
Wilvan turns around, takes a swig, and as if he's not part of it, because as he does, he just says, "Heads up!" and goes and acts like
Put
he's
the
not-
hat on the monkey.
I'm guessing. I'm just gonna just shake my head, look down over at Ash, and just go, see, this is why you gotta trust. It's trusting, and you just gotta get freedom.
Okay.
Monkeys aren't supposed to be kept as pets.
Tell that to Captain Barbosa, okay?
That monkey was an actor.
The
Yeah.
monkey
The
jumps
monkey's
down.
got a sad card, for Christ's sake.
The monkey, okay, as you're kind of distracted, like from like the monkey is pretending to calm down, and suddenly it makes a run for it. And you got the leash, and it turns around and bites through the leash, and it makes a run for it. What do you do? This is going? Okay. Orgoth. Anybody? Wilvan? Laphus? Wilvan's
shit.
inside.
So North is running after the monkey at this point.
I think North
What
just
happened?
waved at
Or
it.
a
I
monkey
think he
Just
just
like
monkey
what?
ran.
Okay, you're gonna be like this? Bye.
Great. Then
Is it
I
where's
just-
the hand? I wouldn't even think about this. I'm trying to grab the monkey because that was
yeah.
my, like,
The hand
that's
is kind of
my
like
job.
watching the whole thing. Like the hand kind of like was Like, we heard a noise, and the monkey's like screams, bites the leash, and then runs off.
That's
Oh,
the
I'm gonna try to-
noise.
I'll try to grab it.
Noise is running away.
Okay, Orgoth.
As is
you
my patience.
as
if it
you
loves you, it'll come back.
Orgoth,
It will come
as
back.
you reach for it, suddenly this white substance comes out of your hands and like phew, just covers the monkey and like pins the monkey to the ground.
Spooderman.
What is it?
It looks like spider webs.
The monkey's trapped.
It's not moving.
Congratulations.
It's kind of screaming again. You see the hand of Ord come up to you, North, and say, we've had a noise complaint, and we just want to make sure.
Absolutely. I was going to make one too.
Is that your monkey?
It was a gift. It is trying my patience right now, so it might become a gift to someone else.
We do have animal cruelty laws here, just so you know.
Absolutely. What would you recommend as the next step then?
I am not animal control. If you want me to send them along, I will.
I'll go see that fucking vendor again. And he had. Okay, Lapis, you want the monkey?
I mean, I can take him from you.
You have inherited bong water.
I'm gonna go over to the monkey and I'm just going to take off the spider webs. And how sticky is it? Like,
It looks like make an Arcana check, actually.
And Orgoth is down like on a knee examining this webbing.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
guess
Yeah.
whatever
Yeah.
it is
That's a
on the
12.
monkey.
A
to
12.
me, I'm just thinking he casts a spell. I
First
know
level
that-
spell, he casts a spell web. Or second level spell. I can't remember offhand, but it's like he casts a spell web.
I don't.
I'm really quiet to Laps. Like,
I don't know what just happened. I just thought about stopping the monkey.
And you
It's
see a
okay.
spider crawl over his face and back down into his armor.
You know, I think me and you have to do something about that armor of yours
Okay.
and see what's up with that, because I think, you know, you having the champion of Lolth's armor has something to do with this.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, Lapis.
I think by now Wilvan has caught up and he saw that and he
Yeah,
says,
the hand of Ord's hand
Whoa.
had gone away, so.
Orgoth, the hells was that?
I don't know. I thought about catching the monkey, and then that happened.
I
Like
didn't know you had it in you.
I didn't either. It's never happened before. Lapis thinks it's the armor.
Suppose it's as good as explanation as any. Probably come in handy someday. And it's,
I guess so. Yeah.
how's the monkey?
The monkey is kind of screaming, but he's kind of screamed himself out a little bit.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take off the webbing and I'm just gonna toss him like the other half of the orange.
He
And
grabs
just goes, all right, go ahead. Do what you gotta do.
it. Make an animal handling check.
That is a 14.
The monkey takes some poop and throws it at you, Lapis, and then
Mhm.
runs off.
All right. That's fine.
And it just sails over your head. That's a miss.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, rolled a 9. So
Yep. I just wait to it and just goes, all right, be free.
I've already like walked back inside and like washing my hands of this weirdness, and also asking for a wash basin to just like bring up to the room. I'm gonna clean that.
You got it.
Please.
Yeah, Spike sets you up.
I
I
just
saw the
have,
whole
like, a bit
thing.
of, like-
I saw the
yeah.
whole thing. It's on the
Yeah.
house.
Oh, thank you so much. It's been a bad few days.
Wilvan, I'm not going to buy anybody pets anymore. This didn't work out good at all.
Listen, buddy, it was a good idea.
was-
It was very nice of you. It really was.
I don't think it was a good idea. I
Well,
bought a bird, and that was wrong. And then North said they really wanted the monkey, and then now the monkey's gone too. I just think it was a bad idea from the beginning.
Yeah, maybe in the future it's not about the gift, but the giftee. Maybe, I'm not sure North was ever ready for this kind of responsibility, and that's not your fault.
Is
North
Laphus? Are
needs
you
a
there,
plastic
Laphus?
plant.
Yeah, I'm there too.
Okay.
Okay, so all right, so no more animal. Okay, I have to think about this. This is not. I'm a little, and then the armor. This has been a lot today. There's been a lot. Again.
And Orgoth, you look over, and this tarantula crawls up on your shoulder, looks at you, waves, and that's where we're going to stop for the evening.
Hello, friend.
Oh no!
Oh,
Speaking
I'm
of
a builder
animals,
spider.
that might
Name
be-
me, I'm a pet.
Yeah, that might be your bong water.
We lost
Rip bug
one,
water.
we gained one.
Pets are bad. We've just determined pets are bad.
It's gonna be the
They're
next
bad
BBG. Next BBG is
Yes.
bong water.
Oh no, she comes back.
Oh, great game today, everyone.
Oh god.
Oh, hey, this is our last episode of the year. This will come out next week on the podcast, but we're not going to have another Rolling in the Netherdeep Twitch stream until the first Wednesday of January.
Which is like the 4th, I believe.
I believe. I'm not sure. I don't have a calendar. in front
Yeah,
of me.
yeah, I
Yep.
think so.
Yep.
Yeah. So, hey, it's about time. So let's go around and do our wrap up.
Hey everybody, it's Bill. I have been playing Orgoth, and you can find me on Twitter at Bill Roper or on Twitch, YouTube, TikTok at Bill Freakin' Roper. If you like Star Wars, I am also playing Cure Starfall, a rough around the edges, this cargo ain't gonna ship itself human starship pilot in Shadowport Adventures Luck of the Draw over on the Emporium for the Wayward Gamers Twitch channel. I also appear dispensing dubious advice on all things GM related on the Happy Jacks RPG Network. And finally, the holiday season is all about gifts and food and blinding your neighbors with ridiculous light displays in your front yard. But it's also about friends and family. And this game and these people, all of you, are a good bit of both for me. So I want to just thank everybody who watches and listens, but especially this week, Jaime and Jaiden and Ross and Ron, you have made my 2022 a happier time. And I cannot wait to see what we get to do in 2023.
Thank you. I'm looking forward to it too. Aw.
Yeah, thank you. That was sweet. Hey everybody, this is Jaiden playing Laphus Prismawing, and Twitter might still be around whenever
Maybe.
you hear this.
Maybe.
Who
Maybe.
knows?
You can find me at Foxtrot Fallout over on there. But if it does go down, I am always on the Discord where you can hit me up and we can talk D&D, Final Fantasy 14, watch really horrible movies. Can do that.
Folks, thank you for tuning in. This is Ross. I've been playing Wilvan. You can find me on the socials at GriffRM. And, whether you're listening to this currently for the holidays or you're catching up much, much later, doesn't matter. Take some time for yourself, for your mental health. If you're in the holidays are not great for everybody. But you know what? Make it great for you. Do whatever you got to do. Just get through. Just survive it, man. And you're all keep moving. You'll come to a better place. We love you, and thanks for listening.
Hey everyone, it's Jamie. I've been playing Northy Latin Rogue, and you can find me on the socials, Twitter. I don't know. We tried to fire Musk in the poll.
He's
Don't know what's going
still
on with that.
around.
He's still around. What's going on? He said he would abide by it. What the heck? You can find me at Suburban Cryptic on Twitter, Tumblr, Hive, Inkblot. I'm making a Mastodon right now. And you can also find me on Tumblr on my personal at Expeditious Retreat, because I got this locked up as well. This is nice. People, thank you for joining. It's been an incredible moment, like sharing this game with you all and with my partners at the table. I just like can't thank you enough. Some days have been, but I could always look up to the next Wednesday. So like, I'm super happy. And also like, if you would like to support this show, you can join us on Patreon. We have tons of like cool exclusive content for the Severed Son podcast. And for this, there will be at some point the Fight Club that Orgoth and Wilvan
I'm working on it right now. So.
You're gonna get access to it if you're a Patreon.
And Lapus's adventure as
Right.
well.
Oh gosh, yes, because you were
Yeah.
away at some
Yeah,
point.
so patrons, you're getting both those episodes probably before the end of the year, hopefully. So
What?
yeah,
I'm gonna have to be absent at some point to have my one shot.
I need to become a member of the Patreon.
Gosh dang it, Ross.
Thank you all so much, guys. This has been like playing D&D is just a really important thing to me, and just making friendships and having such wonderful time. And I just thank you for bringing your best every single week and having so much fun. And I'm just having the time of my life playing D&D with you all. So thank you. Have a happy new year. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Happy Hanukkah. My name is Ron Murphy. You can find me on Twitter at Ron88Keys, RBDM. Follow us on Twitter at Severed Sons DnD. I think I can say the Discord link is discord.gg/Severed Sons, but I can't remember if it says DnD on the end. I'll look it up. You can find a Severed Sons Rhyme of the Frost Maiden podcast on any podcasting platform. Share us with all your friends. We have a fantastic community on our Discord. You can join our Patreon for early access and a whole lot more. Thank you to Wizards of the Coast. Getting a critical role into all our listeners and our fans. Keep on rolling, and we're out. Thank you.
Yay!
Bye.
Happy holidays.
Happy
Drive
holidays.
safely. Drink responsibly.
Bye.